we are here right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in the room, please make some noise. Liam Payne. Woo!
Yay.
How you doing?
I'm feeling good.
You were just singing.
I was just doing a little bit of like just riffs.
Is that because you're jumping on stage soon and you need to warm up, or are you always warmed up?
I pretty often quite warmed up, but I like to know what notes are available. Like, it's weird as a singer, like sometimes you have a certain scale that you didn't think of before, and then you'll start going down those notes. So I like to know before I get on stage, like, what I've got to go, because sometimes your voice can feel crazy different in different places, and the heat and everything, and like aircon and everything affects it, and sleeping. So you have to make sure you're ready to go.
Nervous? Do you get nervous?
You know what? I'm really enjoying myself at the moment. This has been a weird, like, kind of patch of like non-nervousness for me, because I'm just really having a good time at the moment. And I'm enjoying the songs that I'm singing. Like, you know, I rehearsed enough to know my set, so yeah, it's good. I love it.
I mean, I'm sure you've been asked this question as well, but being on stage, then being with a group of boys on stage, it's obviously different. Sometimes when you're with the boys, you can probably like just sit back a moment and just be like, all right, they've got it. But when you're on your own, you're like, well, everyone's on me right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, it's the blessing and the curse of this part of it. Like, the one thing is, yeah, like, it all relies on you. If you mess this up, like, if you sing the wrong words, that's you.
That's you.
But if you know, the other side of it, it's like, oh, like, you know, I don't have to worry about, you know, letting anybody down. Or so there's kind of two sides to it, really.
You've just come in from Japan, is that right?
Yes, konnichiwa.
How was that? Konnichiwa.
I'm learning languages.
Hold on, you greeted in Arabic just now?
I said marhaba.
Marhaba, that was
You
very
know
good.
it all.
Hala, Dubai.
Yeah, good. This is good. Yeah, this is...
Look at you, bilingual.
Shukran, you got it.
Shukran.
He's got it.
It just takes over me. It happens. No, yeah. So we just came in from Japan, and we did some shows out in Tokyo and Kobe, which was good fun. It was nice place. All the trees are in blossom and stuff. I mean, we've had a good fun trip, and I've got a nice crew out with me, so it still feels, you know, kind of the same. You have your little touring family, and you just go around, and it's fun.
You've been to Dubai before?
Yeah, when did I last come to Dubai? Because I get a bit sketchy on these things. My mind goes
Because I
crazy.
said on the phone last time we spoke, it was like 2012, and then I thought, no,
He
it
lied
wasn't.
to you, Liam.
I think it was 2014, 2013.
Yeah, it feels about right. Someone said 2013 to me. The guy from the hotel was like, well, "You've been here before," and I was like, "Oh, fantastic."
I remember you on stage spinning the mic a lot.
That's my like nervous tick.
Is
when
it?
I'm like, oh, like, and that's when I'm getting in the zone. I'm like, whoa.
Do you remember, like, obviously that the schedule is just going non-stop. Like, do you remember Dubai? Do you ever remember even coming here?
Like, it comes over in like we have the montage in part of the show, and that's what life genuinely does feel like, a little montage of events sometimes. I'm trying to think, like, what stupid did we get up to last time we were here? Because I know something would have happened. You know, I know something happened.
Did someone record it? Is it on Instagram?
Yeah, exactly. No, we weren't really like on Instagram or anything then. We just had Twitter. It just kind of started when we started out. Yep. There was no Spotify or any of that business. Now, like, you know, there's loads of different medias that have come out since. So it's been, we're still learning as well. Gone are the days of CDs.
Gone are the days. Does Instagram change the way you release music and you think about putting out music?
A little bit. To be honest with you, I try to be very lighthearted with all of the stuff that I put out there. Like, I put like kind of like jovial stuff more so than too much, you know, stuff centered around promotion and different things. Because it's got to be fun. Like, it's part of you. Like, I don't want to have it just for business. Like, it's fun. You know what I mean? It's nice to post pictures. Like, I want to post like sausage legs on the beach, or, you know, like something like that. I want to do that stuff. I don't just want to be on there like look, here I am in some really cool place, or, you know, I like do like stupid videos singing songs when they change all the filters and stuff. Like, I love it. It's good fun.
Rossi and I are fathers of two girls. We've got two daughters. Obviously, with Instagram, like, I love posting pictures of my girls up on the Instagram.
Gets the most likes.
Yeah,
they do. They come through for the light. I mean, he's killing it. He doesn't even know it yet, but he's absolutely killing the game with just his hands and his feet. He's not even his face.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh when people are like, your baby's so cute, and I'm like, you've seen his arm. You know what I mean?
So there's no face yet. You haven't released that.
I decided to keep him secret because, like, I think it's only fair for him. Like, I made my decision to do this job when I was 14. You know, 14, 15. I think you get to be a teenager and you decide whether or not you're going to go through with something. I want him to have that decision. If I take that ability away from him now, he'll never get it back.
It's cool.
Through
That's
the law.
good.
So it's like, I have to give him, you know, his space with that. I mean, you know, it's going to be fairly obvious for him at school when his name's Liam Payne. People will know who he is.
Yeah.
You know, there is that. But at the same point, it's like, if I can keep him out of the media for as long as possible and let him enjoy himself. You know, it's like we were talking today about how you introduce it to, like, when you get like loads of paps at one place and the flashes are going off. Like, I've got to make that the most fun for him possible so that he never feels nervous nervous because, you know, I went through a stage where I hated all that stuff and I was like, I need gone with it, whatever. But then you have to make it work for you. And I've got to pass that on to him so it's okay. Like with all the stories that come out and whatever else, like for me, I laugh at all that stuff. I think it's hilarious.
Do you see them? Do you see a lot of this?
Well, no, I don't.
Some of them are hot. Like some of them are just, you think to yourself, who even released that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I know. How bored are you? But like for me, it's like,
and like these sources.
yeah, the magical, mysterious sources.
But like you obviously see them, and then
Ketchup and mayonnaise sauces. No, for me, yeah, I see them because people throw them up on Twitter and stuff. So obviously it comes through my timeline, and then I'm like, oh, here we go again, sort of thing. But they're never going to stop. They're relentless. If that's what their obsession of life is, you know, let them carry on with it. It doesn't really bother me or any of my peeps.
That's the way to go.
Of course, what can I do? Like, I'm just one man. I just do my thing. Like, if you see me out somewhere and you want to make a fun deal of it, you go ahead. Fine. That makes you happy.
Exactly, yeah.
Dubai, we can't wait to get you here. Obviously, we're Virgin Radio. We're celebrating our 10th birthday here.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
We're 10 years, man. And when we found out, you sort of did sound check quickly at Global Village today. Mm-hmm. You've seen how it looks. We're expecting this to be the biggest, I don't know if they've told you this, a huge concert tonight.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so very, very big. It's a bit fun. There's rides, there's food stalls, there's everything. As soon as we realised that Liam Payne was going to be here in Dubai, social exploded. It's still exploding right now on stage. What do you want to say to the Middle East fans? And because we've got people flying in from Nigeria, Kuwait, they're all flying in tonight.
From the UK.
We're getting it all on social.
You're going to make him nervous?
That's crazy. No, I love that. That's great. Like, when I go out on stage, I'm just trying to have like a party with people, and there's people there to, you know, do that with. That obviously makes it better. Otherwise, you kind of just party yourself, which that's a bit weird. But yeah, no, I love that. I mean, it's amazing. For me, because obviously I've been away from some of these places for so long, you know, so many years. The patience just is the most amazing thing. Like that they would wait round and still, you know, be a fan of me and a fan of the boys. Like I think that's, you know, it's so important and so much fun. Niall was here a little bit, wasn't he? Play golf here.
Yeah.
We
loves golf. Loves a bit of golf, man.
He does. He's good.
We caught up with him on the golf course, and he was just non-stop talking about golf. He
loves some golf. He loves himself some golf.
Do you play any?
I can play a little bit. Like I don't know, I can mess around, but I'm like the opposite of what the fans are being. I'm super impatient, so I love like the driver and all the fast shots and like the big ones. Then he gets the putting, I'm like whacking it around the place. You're terrible.
You were very athletic in school, right?
Yeah, I used to be. I like sports and that sort of stuff.
Same here.
Yeah, that's a Ross.
We used to like sports. And then we discovered like really nice food and,
exactly.
and women, and then it just changes your life.
Yeah, most weekends, yeah.
Rossi makes me go for Everton. I don't know football, but I go for Everton.
I mean, Everton, where are Everton at the moment?
Higher than you, he told me.
Yeah, well, I'm a West Brom fan, and we've just started to take a bit of a downward curve, but it was going to happen at some point. I think we've had a lot of good years in the Premier League, and it's like, you know, I don't think we've rejuvenated the team enough to stay put. And they just started, like, firing everyone. Yeah. Like, you start firing everyone, you're bound to be a bit weird,
I know. Bottom of the league, but I do like West Brom. They're a good team, so best
You're
of luck with them.
just saying that because Everton is higher at the moment.
Yeah, totally.
You'd be hating on it.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's talk just real. If I say Rita Ora, obviously the song is huge. It's one of the most played on Virgin Radio right now.
Oh wow, thank you.
Is it true you wrote it in? Is it Frank Sinatra's?
No, I didn't. It was written by Max Martin, and I cannot take any songwriting credit away from Max Martin because he's like the god of all songs.
Yeah.
And. Yeah, I mean, I just went down and I was in this place where his studio is, and it happens to be Frank Sinatra's like old house.
Yeah, that's
just like my first audition, I was singing "Fly Me to the Moon," and like that's what I went around doing when I was a kid because I had a really low voice, and yeah, I mean, it was just so weird. There was like a little doorway where like Marilyn Monroe used to go in and out of, and also like so much random stuff.
Did you
like,
make anything? Like I would have definitely
I
taken
couldn't do that to Frank, man. I love him. He's too good. Don't you think it's crazy? Like when I think like Frank Sinatra, like there's a certain person of every time who's like the spokesman of a generation. Like for his generation, he was like the spokesman, and then you have someone now like Drake, who's like the spokesman of our generation. Like,
So
it's
true.
Not to compare the two because it's so different. But if you look at the way they are in their concerts and different things, it's you know, it's fairly similar. It's quite cool actually. I like that.
Is it true that your we read this, we're not sure if it's legit, a phobia of spoons?
No, I have. There is a name for it, and it's long and boring, so I'm sciencey. But there's some sort of like I had when I was a kid. See, I'm not. The people think I'm scared of spoon light. I'm not scared of spoon light. It is what it is. Like I just want to eat with it. You know what I mean? It's like
What happens? What is this fear?
I really wanted you to go.
It's more like a phobia, like a germy thing. I think of using other people's spoons.
I get that, yeah. Well, you're going to be disgusted.
I'm not afraid of spoons. Like,
Well,
just slap it on my head. Like,
even
It really ruins their idea.
You thought that was going to happen, didn't you? You thought,
really wanted
oh
to
my
be
god!
like,
Like, oh my god!
Can
Get
we
those
just
away
do
from
that
me.
again where you do
Okay,
that?
cut it. Like, I'll pretend.
Okay, let's do that again.
So do you have a phobia of spoons?
Thanks. Thank you.
No, Kris, play the spoon. Come on,
Come on,
you're
do
so
it, do
good
it,
at
do
it.
it.
You can play the spoons.
No.
Just
Well,
be
I'm gonna-
careful.
You got to guess the song.
What is going on right now?
Oh, get ready. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's your
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
I'm like,
I was trying to figure it out so long. I was like, man, this is hard. That was wicked.
and I'm doing it going, I don't think I'm doing it right because he doesn't know it's his
Is
song.
that like her? Are you insured to play that sort of mouth spoon? That
No,
what you-
all right.
I've never seen that play, but I think you've invented that in
Do you
like your
like
spare
it?
time.
I can do any song you like.
Give
Name a
me,
song,
give me God's plan.
Oh,
Hey,
oh yeah. That's right.
God's plan. God's plan.
Are we going to do this for the next half an hour?
Do you want
this is
it?
great. That was really good. I'm
It's the,
severely
only, it's
impressed.
the only talent that I've got.
Can you come on stage in the set tonight? And
I'm
just
ready.
like,
I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to go. We can't wait to get you. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you.
down to Dubai. You've been amazing.
Thank you.
Obviously, the Middle East is dying that you are actually in Dubai right
Yeah.
now. They are so excited. What do you want to say? Let's get the camera nice and close on Liam right now. What do you want to say to the Middle East who are just going crazy?
thank you so much. I can't wait to play for you guys tonight. Obviously, it's been quite a long time coming, but I'm super excited and really humbled for all the people who are traveling over here to see me. So thank you very much, and I'll see you later.
He's a legend. Here he is, Liam Payne, everybody.
Thank you.